My mind is constantly flooded with thoughts of you, and no matter how much I try to push them away, they always find a way back. It's like I'm stuck in a loop of longing, and it's pulling at the very fabric of my heart. I never expected that one person could consume every corner of my thoughts, but here I am, constantly thinking of you. Each time I try to break free, the memories, the feelings, they all come rushing back. The more I try to forget you, the deeper the thoughts of you become. It's like I'm tangled in a web of memories and emotions that I can't seem to escape from, no matter how hard I try. There are moments when I feel like I'm losing my mind because I can't stop thinking about you. It's not just the memories, it's the way you've etched yourself so deeply into my soul that there's no room left for anything else. I thought I could move on, but every day feels like I'm carrying the weight of your absence. The thoughts of you don't fade. They grow louder, more persistent, until they're all I can hear, all I can feel. I never imagined that the space you left behind would be so vast, so overwhelming. Every thought of you feels like a wave crashing over me, leaving me breathless and yearning for more, even though I know I can't have it. You're always there, in the back of my mind, like an echo that refuses to fade. I try to focus, to move forward, but all I can think about is you. It's both a blessing and a curse. There are days when I try to distract myself, to focus on anything but you. But the moment my mind wanders, there you are, pulling me back into a world of longing and lost possibilities. Every time I try to let go, it feels like my heart is being ripped in two. The thoughts of you are constant, unyielding, and no matter how hard I fight, I can't seem to break free from the hold you have on me. I'm drowning in thoughts of you. Every moment without you feels like a lifetime, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the overwhelming pull of everything you left behind. It's strange how someone can occupy so much of your mind, so much of your soul, that it becomes impossible to think of anything else. You've become my constant, and it's tearing me apart. The hardest part of moving on is not the letting go, but the quiet moments when the thoughts of you invade my peace. It's like I can't breathe without you there, and it's suffocating. I wish I could clear my head, but no matter how hard I try, your face, your voice, your touch are always there. It's like a constant presence that I can't shake off, no matter how many distractions I try. The more I think about you, the more I realize that I can't live with the thought of you not being in my life. It's like the space you left is too large, and it's slowly consuming me from the inside out. There's a heaviness in my chest, a longing that I can't explain. Every thought of you is like a reminder of what could have been, and it's eating me up inside. Sometimes I wonder if the thoughts of you will ever stop haunting me. It's like I'm trapped in a cycle of longing, constantly replaying moments, wishing for things to be different, but knowing they never will be. Every thought of you feels like a tug on my heart, a pull that I can't escape from. No matter how many times I try to push you away, I'm always drawn back, and it's tearing me apart. I keep asking myself how something so beautiful can hurt so much. Every thought of you is like a sweet poison, consuming me little by little until I'm nothing but a shell of who I used to be. It's hard to focus on anything when every thought leads me back to you. It's like you've taken over my mind, and there's no room left for anything else. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly how you wanted it. You've become my constant obsession, the one thing I can't escape. I try to push the thoughts away, but they only grow stronger. And now it feels like I'm losing myself in the process. There's a constant ache in my heart that never seems to go away. The thoughts of you are relentless, and no matter how many times I try to shake them off, they just keep coming back. Sometimes I wish I could hit pause just to get a break from the overwhelming thoughts of you. But every time I close my eyes, it's as if you're right there, living in my mind, never letting me rest. The weight of your absence is more than I can carry. The thoughts of you are too heavy, too all-encompassing, and I'm drowning in a sea of what ifs and could have beens. I can't stop thinking about you, no matter how much I try. It's as if you've become a part of me, woven into the fabric of my existence, and I can't find a way to untangle myself from you. Each thought of you is like a storm inside my mind, tearing me apart. I can't find peace, and it's starting to feel like I never will. I never thought one person could take over my thoughts so completely. You've become the center of my universe, and every thought revolves around you, even when I try to escape it. The ache in my chest is a constant reminder of what I can't have. The thoughts of you are overwhelming, and no matter how many distractions I try to find, they only make the longing worse. It's as if my mind is a broken record, replaying the same thoughts of you over and over again. I can't escape it, and I'm starting to wonder if I ever will. Your absence is louder than your presence ever was. I can't stop thinking about you, and every moment without you feels like a void that no one else can fill. There are moments when I wish I could shut my mind off just for a second to get a break from the constant thoughts of you. But the more I try to ignore them, the louder they become. You've become a part of my every thought, a constant presence that I can't shake. It's like I'm trapped in a dream I can't wake up from, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape. The hardest part of loving you is knowing that I can't have you. Every thought of you is like a bittersweet reminder of what could have been, and it's slowly breaking me down. I try to move on, to let go, but your memory is like a shadow that follows me everywhere. It's hard to escape the thoughts of you, no matter how much I want to. Every day without you feels like an eternity. The thoughts of you are the only thing I know, and without them, I feel lost, like a piece of me is missing. The thoughts of you are like waves, crashing over me again and again. I can't stop them, I can't control them, and I'm starting to wonder if I ever will. I wish I could forget you, but it seems impossible. Every time I close my eyes, you're there, and no matter how much I try to move on, I can't stop thinking about you. It's like you've become a part of me, woven into the fabric of my being. Every thought of you is a reminder of everything I've lost, and it's tearing me apart. I try to keep busy, to keep my mind occupied, but no matter how much I do, the thoughts of you are always there, lurking in the background, waiting for me to slip up. The memories of you are like a film that keeps playing in my mind. No matter how many times I try to press stop, they keep running and I can't get them out of my head. You've invaded my thoughts in a way I can't explain. It's like you're always there, a constant presence that I can't shake off, no matter how much I want to. The silence is deafening without you. Every thought I have is filled with the echoes of you, and I'm starting to wonder if I'll ever be able to quiet the noise inside my head. I don't know how to let go of you when you're everywhere. Every time I close my eyes, every time I breathe, it's like you're right there and I can't seem to escape. The more I try to let go, the more you come back to haunt me. It's like you're embedded in every corner of my mind, and there's no escaping the way you make me feel. I wish I could erase you from my thoughts, but it feels like you've left an imprint on my soul. Every moment without you is like a piece of me is missing. The hardest part isn't that I miss you, it's that you've taken over my mind. No matter where I turn, I'm reminded of you, and it's slowly driving me mad. I've tried to let go, tried to move on, but the thoughts of you are too persistent, too overwhelming. It's like you've taken over my every waking moment. I can't get you out of my head, no matter how hard I try. Every time I think I'm free, your memory pulls me back in, and I'm left questioning if I'll ever be able to move on. It's like I'm living in two worlds, one where I try to forget you, and one where I can't stop thinking about you. And every day, I feel like I'm being torn between the two. Your absence is a constant ache that I can't seem to shake off. The thoughts of you are like a weight that I carry with me everywhere, and it's slowly crushing me. I keep asking myself how I got here, how you became the center of my universe. I never expected to be consumed by someone, but here I am, unable to escape the thoughts of you. Every thought of you is like a piece of me that I can't reclaim. I try to move on, to heal, but the memories of you keep pulling me back in, and it feels like I'll never be whole again. I never imagined that loving you would leave such a mark on me. The thoughts of you are like a tattoo on my soul, and no matter how much I try, I can't erase them. The thoughts of you are like a storm swirling around in my mind, clouding my judgment and leaving me uncertain. I can't find peace when you're always there, lingering in the background. I've tried to push you out, tried to focus on something else, but the more I do, the louder your memory becomes. It's like I'm trapped in a world where you exist, but I can never have you.